Hey, what's up? I'm Ga. We're back in Outerplane. Sorry for the lack of videos and streams lately. Started a new work schedule and kids were on fall break, so didn't really have a whole lot of time and opportunities to record and upload and all that kind of good stuff. But today I wanted to kind of go over the new character, Akari, and talk a little bit about the state of Outerplane. So let's go ahead and jump into Akari's kit. Take a look at her in the codex. Should be right here. Okay, so Akari is a light ranger. Make sure got her all the way up, so it means she's going to be fast. And as a ranger, they're generally support or debuff or buff or a combination of everything. So starting off with her skill 1, it reduces attack essentially. Very straightforward. Skill 2 increases debuffs and reduces resilience. And then she has a little bit more debuff stuff on her burst for this skill. And for her burst, she inflicts unbuffable and reduces defense while also avoiding any kind of counterattack, revenge, agile response, which is pretty nice. And for her chain, she is a chain starter and grants all allies increased accuracy. And when she dual attacks, she reduces attack of the enemy. So it's a pretty straightforward debuff kind of kit. She's not really going to see a whole lot of use in PvP that I can tell. I mean, if you wanted to, you can kind of pair her up with, Nadia, and then try to get a Nadia follow-up attack off of either Akari's burst or one of her other attacks. The only downside to bringing Akari to PvP is that you might run into a lot of opponents who are using the immunity set, which is going to effectively shut down anything Akari wants to do turn 1, unless you also bring a character that strips debuffs, like either Alice or Eliza. We can find either, honestly. So yeah, those are going to be your two buff stripping options. They are going to be able to remove the immunity set buff, especially Eliza. With her skill 3 at level 4, it removes 2 buffs. So sometimes you're going to see people that like to pair Demi Stella with an immunity team, because Alice only removes 1 buff, and it's going to prioritize the shield that a 6-star Demi Stella is going to provide instead of the immunity. Now, if you have Eliza, that's going to remove both the shield and the immunity. But then you're starting to kind of get into wonky team building territory. You know, if you have Akari, Eliza, and Nadia all on the same team, it's just gonna get a little weird. You don't really have a whole lot of room for utility on, you know, a team like that. So she's going to be a little tough to bring to the arena, either on offense or defense. I don't really see her putting in a whole lot of work there. So the next thing I would probably say is the special requests. So she might end up being good in Grand Calamari, stage 11 or 12. As far as, up to stage 10 goes, you don't even need any light characters. You can literally just Unga Bunga this and be fine. We still don't have the identification for light or dark yet, so Akari might end up being pretty good in the Dark Hunt for that. But as it stands right now, she doesn't really have a niche, I guess. Maybe in like the Dark Guild Raid that could be coming up sometime in the future. So she's a character with a lot of potential, but not a lot of practical uses right now. Pretty much anyone or any team or any content that you're going to want. Akari is a little difficult to kind of slot in, just given some of the power or utility of other characters. So she does have a good kit. She's got a lot of debuffs. She can do stuff, but I don't really think that she is a vital character to have right now. That said, going forward, she could be absolutely amazing in certain content, kind of like how Eternal is simply amazing in the special requests for, Chimera or for the bugs. Eternal is absolutely fantastic in those fights, and Akari seems kind of like a light Eternal. As far as, like debuffing utility goes. So as soon as we get, the stage 12 for, Grand Calamari, as soon as we get the dark weapon and necklace hunt, she might kind of fall into her own niche, her own role. And like I said, whenever we get a dark element guild raid boss, she might be pretty useful there. So she does have a lot to look forward to in the future, but right now, she's not looking so hot. And speaking of the future, so I'm sure everybody knows Outerplane is going very, very, very slowly right now. And while I talk about this, I'm just going to kind of sweep some stuff here. So this past week, this past update, the only thing we got was Akari. And, I mean, that's fine, but, the game's just very slow right now. There's not an incredible amount to do other than, just kind of grind out your standard gear and save stuff. I get it, the devs are working on bug fixing, that kind of thing takes time. Especially when, they have all of their, management avenues that they have to go through. Basically what I'm saying is the game's going to be slow for a little while. But I did get something off of their Twitter. I made a comment, just kind of like an offhand comment, no new content this update. I guess it's back to speed grinding and saving. And, they reposted that and they're like, hey, just wait till next update, winky face. I'm kind of hoping that we get something hype for the next patch. Because I think they really need it. Yes, I get it, bug fixes take time. They want to make sure that the quality of the game is there before they start rolling out new content. But at the same time, players are just kind of losing interest. And they haven't really done any kind of advertising or marketing or anything like that to kind of try to rejuvenate the game and bring some hype. And then on top of that, the changes with Unity, the software that they're using for this game, Unity is kind of pulling some shenanigans, and I don't know if Outerplane is going to be able to afford financially to be able to use Unity as their main engine going forward. So a lot of stuff is just kind of up in the air. We don't really have like a lot of information. They're not really sharing a whole lot with us. We don't have a new roadmap on what to expect. Like we're all just kind of here in the dark, you know, just twiddling our thumbs while we log in, do dailies, and log out. So just more information would be fantastic. Like more hype would be fantastic. More marketing would be fantastic. Like I feel like the game could really use some big changes to kind of rejuvenate everything. Like maybe even like a shop rework would be nice. Kind of fiddle with the prices of the packs. Fiddle with the contents of the packs. Like that would be super cool. But I don't know. Right now, like I'm just kind of chilling. Like honestly, I'm struggling a little bit with like what kind of content to make with this game. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to kind of roll that content out right as soon as I can. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's really all I wanted to talk about. We need a little bit more character diversity as well, as far as like elements and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm interested to see where this game goes. But right now, it's just like kind of middling. You know, it's not really going anywhere at the moment. But we'll see. Hopefully, they got some super cool stuff for us in store. And if you guys want anything, comments on how to fix the game, what you guys want to see, let me know about that too. And make sure you guys take all your advice and stuff, take it over to the official Discord, post it in feedback, because they do look at that. They do. They have some mods over there that like kind of compile all the feedback and send it to them, and they've shown in the past that they do look at the feedback and adjust some things based on that. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take off. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.